Good afternoon and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this afternoon. Let me just check a few sound issues. Just take that off. Make sure that this is Celtic Fans View this afternoon. Let me just check a few sound issues. So that's all good. Turn the volume back. Fans. Yeah, we don't need to hear that twice. Can't get dust on the table this afternoon. Anyway, how we all feeling? Celtic are sitting on 58 points in the table. 58 points. Hearts, who play later on today, are sitting on 63 points. I don't need to tell you the goal difference. Will goal difference come into play? I hope not. It's a must-win game for Celtic, an absolute must-win game, and we'll get the team selection by Martin O'Neill in the next 14 minutes. Let's have a look at the league table. First of all, Heart and Midlothian are sitting in that top position. Just put me down there. Yeah, we know what we need to do. We need to win. It's as simple as that. Everyone is on the same amount of games now. There is only 9 games to go until the end of the season. Dun 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 dun. But we've got the summer to look forward to. And yeah, let's just get this league done and dusted. Can Celtic win the league? Well, today we face a Motherwell at Celtic Park. A Motherwell who are sitting in 4th position in the league. Just put me there. And then you've got Hibernian, who are sitting in 5th position in Falkirk. They look as if they have cemented that 6th position. And there's only 4 games to go or something. I can't see Falkirk losing those games. But when you look at the points that Motherwell have, tell you one thing, if Motherwell hadn't lost their last game, they would be hot on the tails of Celtic. Motherwell are playing the best football in the league, it has to be said. And Celtic are just playing football. Just some big, massive decision that Martin O'Neill will make this afternoon. Who will be the team that plays? Martin O'Neill's been secretly a little bit peed off the fact that the team are not even looking like scoring, not even trying to score. We need goals. It's been an issue all season. Celtic have scored, and this is the weird part. I mean, we talk about the fact that we haven't scored the goals that we normally have scored, but we are top goal scorers in the league, which is weird. We have scored 53 goals. Hearts have scored 52 goals. Rangers have scored 51 goals. Motherwell have scored 48 goals, and Hibernian have also scored 48 goals. What has led Celtic down this season predominantly was the Wilfred Nancy effect, but even before then we were shipping in goals. We have lost 31 goals this season. We are up against the best defence in the Premier League today. There's no getting away from it. We are up against the best defence in the Premier League. Motherwell have only conceded 20 goals all season. That's not even a goal a game. It's not even a goal a game. But some Celtic fans think that Celtic are going to win 3 or 4-0 today. Not a chance. Not a chance. If Celtic get a 1-0 win today, it will be a fantastic day. And I just hope that the fans back the team the way that we know they can. When you look at the bottom half of the table, not that it affects us. Kilmarnock are way down the bottom. Kilmarnock got off to a good 5 games. They've only won 1 at home. I mean, I do hope Kilmarnock... I know a lot of people that go to a game Um, I know that people go to games want to keep Kilmarnock in the top flight because it is a good away ground. You get a big allocation for Kilmarnock, but I think they deserve to go down if they do go down. They've been in and around the bottom two for a couple of seasons now. Surely it's there. And Livingston have just been absolutely rank rotten this season, on 14 points. But who cares about that? It is all about what Celtic can do against a Motherwell. These players need to up their game today and up their game big style because there's a league title, and there's a bit of breaking news coming out of Celtic this afternoon. Also, there's a bit of breaking news. Celtic can confirm that the Scottish Cup semi-final against St Mirren will take place at 2 p.m. on Sunday, the 19th of April, and I can confirm there will be no watch along that day. That's all that I'm saying. There will be no watch along that day. Last minute penalty. They'll have them raging. Yeah, I couldn't do a last. I don't want a last minute. Dundee beat this Motherwell team. Let's hope that we can. 3-1 would be nice. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Right, let me see what Celtic are saying to it this afternoon. Celtic with their they have just put a picture up with ahead of Celtic Motherwell. Celtic will mark the 14th annual Total Access Week of action with a series of pre-match activities for total access to disabled fans and mobility impaired fans at Celtic Park. It's a lot of work that's went on at Celtic Park over the years to make the game better for people with mobility issues. Celtic always put out, I don't know who the photographer is, but they never get the skyline. They take the worst pictures. I mean, I don't know if it's just grey sky at Celtic, but they do take the worst pictures. I mean, the pitch looks nice. Pitch looks nice. Stadium looks amazing as always. But anyway, that is Celtic Park this afternoon. I've no idea what the cloud cover is like because it just looks white. Good old Celtic. Anyway, let's move on. No sound again. Right, I'm going to have to change mics again. Oh, come on. I bet it is, and I bet folk at it. Sitting on 50, take the worst pictures because it just looks white. Absolute nonsense. Good old Celtic. Yeah, the sound is working fine. That's enough of the comments for today. Could see the way that the comments is going to go. Yeah, I know. Right, anyway, Martin O'Neill and Celtic. We need to get the win over the line today. Celtic have put out a picture of Celtic Park. Previous games between Celtic and Motherwell. Do we really need to look at the previous games? Because I don't think it matters. Celtic need to go out. Other games that are on today. They've cocked up again. Why has he got the times all fucking wrong? Wait till I just WhatsApp our friend. Oh, you outsource stuff and you just want people to do the job right. Next fixtures. Anyway, Celtic social media putting out crazy pictures. Or I mean, they've got one picture of the Celtic Park and it's looking great blue skies. Looking at the previous game Celtic have got on TV. It will be on Celtic TV today. Goal from Dyson Maeda and a goal from Benji Nigrin. They are showing. It was a cracking one because it was a mistake by the Motherwell goalkeeper, wasn't it, for the Benji Nigrin goal? Oh my goodness. Jeez, just go out in the garden, you weirdo. Oh, God. My life is so entertaining sometimes. Jesus. Right, let me come off of that. Motherwell, December 2-0. They beat us 3-2 Celtic back in October. It doesn't matter, does it? It's all about what Celtic can do today and the fact that Celtic need to get the win. Better get Celtic TV ready also. That must have been one of the last goals that Dyson scored. How many goals is Dyson on this season? He can't be on as many as it. Nowhere near the goals that he was on last season, that's for sure. Celtic TV. UK Sport. Is it on UK Sport? 3 minutes until the team is out. No, it's not on that. Scottish football. And Celtic TV. And Celtic TV always runs late. That's the worst thing. It's always got a delay on it. It is the worst thing about Celtic TV. Is the delay. And sometimes it just doesn't even work. Anyway, we'll come off that just now. The team will be out in 2 minutes. 2 minutes until the team is out. God. Massive, massive. This one. I mean, this is the game. If they are the informed side in the SPFL. And you've just got to get this one. Can Celtic get the result this afternoon? Good afternoon to everybody in the chat. We need to start on form, Hitati. Jesus, we just need to start to up his game. And Dyson Maeda. Let's be honest. It's where I get nervous now. 2 minutes to go until the Celtic team is announced. He needs to sort out the times. The good thing is, yeah, that is the good thing. Welsh can't play today. Wow. Celtic girl said, my sister and husband got attacked outside Ibrox. Hence the reason that she's not been online. That's absolutely ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I hope that they're okay. Honestly. Yeah, but Celtic fans went on the park first. Fuck off, you fucking reprobates. Less than a minute until the team is announced. Who will play in the midfield today and who will start up front? Who will start up front for Celtic? Will it be Tenekti? Will it be Dyson Maeda? And will it be Big Tam through the middle? Or will Junior Adamu get the shout? Come on, Celtic. And should go live now. Always about like 10 seconds later. They just keep on mucking about and mucking about. the team is out. The team is Sinisalo, Benji Negrin. Starts Sinisalo, Donovan, Arthur. Wow. He's went with Arthur, Scales, Tierney at the back, Hitati, Chamberlain, Benji Negrin in the middle, Yang Tenecti, and Dyson Maeda. And through the... Whoa! What has Martin O'Neill done? Wow. That is a team and a half. Martin O'Neill has spoken. Martin O'Neill has spoken. Was it a boy for... I thought it was a boy for Dundee that was on that bus. Big Red. I thought it was a boy for Dundee. Julian Rojo is out. Julian Rojo is out. So, Sinisalo, Donovan, Arthur, Scales, Tierney at the back. Donovan's still good enough. I mean, he is still good enough at this level. Midfield, Hitati, Chamberlain and Benji Negrin. If they can't get that over the line against Motherwell, if they can't get it against Motherwell, Yang, Tenecti and Dyson Maeda up front. When you look at the bench, Ross Dohan, Big Tam's on the bench, McCowan's on the bench, Iniacho! Kelechi Iniacho is on the bench. That's probably the biggest news of the season. I mean, we're in March and that guy's, I think he's played around about, what has he played? 5 games or something the whole season. Paulo Bernardo's on the bench, Sriracha's on the bench, Murray's on the bench, Forrest is on the bench, and Tony Ralston is also on the bench. In hospitality, need to go and beat the dinner. Speak soon. Someone's at hospitality today at Celtic Park. It's going to be a close 2-1 win today. There's one thing for sure, is that Celtic team is a Celtic team that need to get the job done. Everyone will be looking at Oxlade-Chamberlain today to see if he can improve the midfield. Surely against a Motherwell, he has to be able to turn that around. He has to be able to make an impact. I mean, this is the kind of game that he was brought in for. Donovan adds height to the back line. It is a strong team. It is a strong team. Let me just change scenes. Just do this one. So, and then I'll get the team up here before it all changes. There is the team. I just lost the screen. So tell me what you think about that now that you have seen the team. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. And I'm not too sure about Dyson Maeda through the middle. I'm going to be honest. Is this the kind of game where Dyson Maeda can get his shooting boots anyway? Is this the game where Dyson Maeda can get a couple of goals? Can Dyson even just score? Never mind score a couple. And then I'll get the team. Right, let's jump into the comment section and see what we're saying to it. It's quite quiet this afternoon. A lot of people will be on their way to Celtic Park. I'll just see if there's change this in the settings. Tierney is massive that Kieran Tierney's back. That's one of the good points from this game. Kieran Tierney hasn't been out too long. When you look at Arthur, I mean, would you have went? I mean, Murray's on the bench. Would you have went with Murray on the bench? Or is he just giving Murray a little bit of a rest? Or is he going for the physicality? Physicality at the back. It does look quite a physical back line, though, doesn't it? I mean, Tierney gives you a bit of physicality. When you look at Arthur, Scales, Donovan, it's all about good height. They will be expecting quite a few crosses into the box today from Motherwell because they're a fantastic football playing team. Let me jump on. Attacking team, what's wrong with the Mexican not playing? Like Ox, good guts from Martin O'Neill. He must be injured for him not to be playing today. At least Sinisalo starts. That's one of the plus points. Sinisalo starts, and there's no place on the bench for our injured goalkeeper. Thank goodness. That team is awful after his performance last night. I wouldn't have Yang in the dressing room, never mind the team. Yeah, where is Junior Adamu? Where is Junior Adamu? Celtic girl Jota has given us a super chat. Come on, you boys in green, let's do this. I hope that your family members are okay after getting attacked. Imagine attacking a woman at a football game. What is wrong with Rangers fans? But anyway, I hope they are okay. Looks like a strong team. Deal with Motherwell. It's who scores the goals. That's the worry for me is the lack of goals in that team. I mean, Benji Nigrin is the top goal scorer all season, but Tenecti's not scoring goals. For a winger, he's not scoring goals. He's Yang. If Yang cannot get a performance that keeps him in the team, I mean, I think that we're going to lose Yang in the summer anyway, so it's no surprise to me if he disappears. But the inconsistency for Yang over the season has been a big worry. The inconsistency in front of goals from the front three players is a massive worry for me going into this game. Having to rely on hopefully getting a goal for Benji Nigrin. Oxlade-Chamberlain, can he get one into the back of the net from away outside the box? I'm not too sure. Hatate, I think the biggest goal scoring threat outside Benji Nigrin, and I'm going to be honest, is Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney scored twice in 2 weeks in a row. Daizen Maeda just can't score. Can Yang and Tenecti get decent balls into Daizen Maeda today? We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. That's a bit much, Big Rab, but he won't be at Celtic next year anyway. There is no way that Schmeichel will be at Celtic next year. Williams says, "Guys, agree on Maeda in the centre. Any actuals on the bench? Overall, strange selection from Martin, but I have faith." I mean, is it a strange selection, or is it just going with the players that you have fit? I mean, you're obviously... It's a massive, massive miss not having our little Mexican playing today. Maybe he got injured when he was out on the piss with the lads. Maybe he got injured then. Swinging about for rafters and stuff like he was doing. Pretending it was goalposts. But we'll wait and see. Right, give me your scoreline predictions in the comments section. And we'll get your scoreline predictions up to see what you think the score will be today. Dyson will score a double at least, says Paul Baird. Do you think so? 2-1 Celtic. On another note, he's away to get his bookie basher on. 2-1 Celtic, says the bookie basher. And Mr. Melee. He's a way to get his bet on. Oh, you're just terrible. So you've dumped your love for Jota. You're going to change your channel name now from Celtic Girl Jota to Celtic Girl Julian. Anyway, some scorelines coming in. Predictions 4-1 Celtic. Oof, not a chance. Who was wanting Robbie Keane as next gaffer next season? I'd rather have a skew 3-1 Celtic. 3-0. There is no way is it going to be 3. The rumour is Arrojo has a hamstring. God, that's all we need. 3-1 Celtic. 3-1 the champions. He got injured doing the Mexican wave. Jim Lister's going for 3-0. 1-1. I'm telling you, the bet that you need to go put on. Where is it? He does it every week. He's the bookie basher. That's the bet to put on. And I bet he's putting a bet on with Celtic to score in each half. Because it's the bet he puts on every week. 4-1 says Jerry. Not a chance. 3-1 says Jim. 1-1 says Martin, which would be the end. That would be the end of our Nah, we can't drop any points. If it's 1-1, we could say goodbye to the league title, I would say. 3-1 Celtic. All the players are playing inconsistent. Stop moaning just about Yang. Okay, but when you look at some of the comments, Joseph, you see there's quite a lot of people moaning about the fact that Yang's on the team. And generally when I read something out, I'm reading some of the comments, mate. But anyway, a very bland 1-0. Yes, I think that'll be at least it's bare minimum because they're not scoring a lot of goals. They're not conceding a lot of goals. And if Celtic get their nose in front, if Celtic score early at Celtic Park and get their nose in front in this game, Motherwell will need to come out and give a good go, but they're good defensively. So we'll wait and see. 3-2 Celtic. Ellen says 2-0, 2-1 Celtic. Love for Jota. 2-0 Celtic. A win will do for me, Baz. Take it to the wire. Yeah, that's all we need to do. It is squeaky bum time, especially when you see the league table. Is the league table up there? God, that team's completely wrong, isn't it? 66-1 for Maeda to score a hat-trick. 3-1 for me. Don't waste your money, Willie. Don't waste your money. 3-2 Celtic. I can't see it being 5 goals in it. If it is, it'll be a fantastic game, and it means that Motherwell will have drawn level, or Motherwell might go 2 in front, and Celtic will have to come from behind again. Just don't tell your missus. 2-1 squeaky bum time. 2-1 the Hoops. Arrojo has an abdominal strain from laughing at... Motherwell need to bounce back, be wide open at the back. Not after losing the last game, they won't. They'll be tighter at the back than normal. 3-1 Celtic. Benji to score. Oof, I think so. Mick says 3-0. William says a 1-0. If we lose today, it is over. If we lose today, it's definitely over. If we draw today, I would say that it was more than likely that Hearts are definitely going to win the league. 4-2. Robbie took the soup. It would be morally wrong to appoint him, says Big Red. And Thompson says 4-2. Joseph says Scales to score 2 and 4-1 Celtic. Are you on the peeve, mate? Have you had the Buckfast? Have you opened up the bottle of Bucky already? In fact, have you drank the whole bottle? Come on, mate. 4-1 Celtic. Not a chance. Samurai Blue goes through now. 3-0. 2-0 today, says Big Rab. If we draw today, it is over. Never mind losing. Never mind losing, that should be. 2-1 Celtic. Mate, what I know about betting, I could write on the back of a postage stamp. The back of a postage stamp. I freely admit that. I'm not a betting man. I've never been a betting man. Never in my life. It takes me to do the lottery. fact, the last time we done the lottery, we won 100 quid. That was at Christmas. But anyway, very nice. But yeah, what I know about bet, I just like seeing people putting the. Anyway, there's nothing about odds. It's just about the score lines, and some of the score lines are just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Who are the other games that are playing today? Should come up on the screen in just a minute. In fact, if we do this instead, it is the league table that's up. No, it's the league table that's up. The other games that are on will come up on this screen during the game today. Waiting for 20 seconds for it to change. I need to up the speed of that because I think 20 seconds is too long. Kelly to beat Hearts tonight. Ooh, that would be a big one. Kilmarnock at home has got the head-to-head. Jesus. Let's just put the squad back up because that's going to take forever. Afternoon Baz, 3-0, half time, 4-1 full time. Jesus, that's a scoreline and a half. 3-1 Celtic. This is a must win. Pressure on Hearts tonight. Let me see if it has got the other games. There's the other games that are on today. Aberdeen versus Falkirk. Hibs versus Livingston. And Kilmarnock versus Hearts. And I know it says 9 p.m, but it looks like 9 a.m. And I've texted him to try and sort it out. But he has not got back to me as yet. The live games will show you. Yeah, but it looks terrible. It is an hour before kickoff. Let's just put this back up there because that's all over the place. Right. Shinny gets a clean 3-0. And Sinny gets a clean sheet, as in Sinisalo. Neil McCann will bend down for Hearts. Yes, of course he will. Of course he will. 3-1 Celtic. Benji Negrin double. Big Tam ease the tension. Is Big Tam going to come off the bench for this one and score a goal? Can he come off the bench and score a goal? Will he score a goal in open play between now and the end of the season? Oof, that's the one. Anyway, any less than 3 points puts a heavy dent in our title hopes. I think that we will win today. I am confident. I am not confident about a massive scoreline. I will say that. I don't think that it's going to be a 3 or 4-0. I just, unless we've got our shooting boots on, unless Celtic have had a week where they've, never mind training, never mind tactics, just play in and around the box and shooting practice. Do you know? Practice running down the wings, crossing the balls in and getting the ball in the back of the net. Something that Martin O'Neill's team used to do with ease 25 years ago. No, we've no pummeled anybody 4-0 all season. It's well overdue. It's not going to start happening today. 115 minutes. Oh, don't do that. Oh, we scored that late on today. It's 1-0 Celtic. I would say is the best bet, but I would say 2-1 Motherwell to score, and then I would even say Motherwell to score first, just to give Celtic Park that wee kick up the arse that it needs. Without tip tap pass back point Calmac, expect a good attacking game. Said no one ever. Honestly, how bad has the midfield been the last couple of weeks without Callum McGregor? You're having a laugh, mate. Honestly, that's just to get the wind up, that comment, isn't it, Norman? Ha ha. Hearts, who cares about Hearts? We've got a game to play. No, Jim, I wouldn't do that because some of the shite that gets written in the comments, I know there's another channel that does it, but some of the shite that gets written in the comments, it just opens it up for all sorts of abuse. So, and it's old school, to be fair. I know there is another channel that does put all the comments up on the screen, but it's an old school thing. That was the thing that YouTubers used to do around about 5 years ago. Anyway, Scales and goals won't work, Baz. Scales and goals? I don't have Scales and goals. Got Scales as captain. Look, he's captain up there. Sinisalo's in goals. 10-0 of Scales and goals. 1-0 in the 93rd minute. That's a massive possibility. If Motherwell score first, we are... I think we beat Dundee by 4 this season. Is that the biggest scoreline of the season? I don't expect... I mean, when you look at the bench, Iniacho, he's not a prolific goal scorer. He's never been a prolific goal scorer in his career. I don't know what we're expecting for Iniacho. When you look back at the stats, he's never been a prolific goal scorer, ever. And we brought him to Celtic thinking that he was going to be the answer to all our issues. Thank you, Brendan. Big Tam, another striker. You've got to give it to Martin O'Neill. He's got 2 strikers on the bench. Will he change it up in the second half and go 4-4-2 or 3-5-2? You never know. Martin O'Neill could try and change it up and go 3-5-2 towards the end of the game, bringing Big Tam and Iniacho on, and Paulo Bernardo in the midfield. Taking off young Donovan and leaving Arthur, or would you take off Arthur and then leave Donovan, Scales and Tierney at the back? That's sorted itself out. Yeah, most likely not. League table. Iniacho double 2-1. Well, he's going to have to come off. I don't think Iniacho will get a start today. I don't think he'll come off the bench. Don't think he'll come off the bench. Let me just do this. I have the comments on the screen. Click the live chat. There you go. Sarah Ann has the comments on the screen. There's how to do it. She has the comments on the screen. Click on the live chat next to the dislike thumb, and there you go. She's managed to do it. Paul's gone for 3-1 Celtic. I mean, it looks as if we're going to try and hit them on the break today. Greetings from Australia, Fly Kangaroo. Fly Kangaroo. Flying Kangaroo says greetings from Australia. 5 subs that will come on, says Gareth. He reckons it'll be McCowan, Bernardo, Forrest, Big Tam, and Sriracha. Do you think Sriracha will come on? Iniacho would get injured warming up. Yeah, they're more likely that he would get injured warming up. But anyway, let's just hope that we can get the result required today. Let me just see. We need to get that's not on yet. 3-1 Celtic, says the Flying Kangaroo. 2-1 late winner, Big Tam. I think Martin O'Neill's dropped him because he just doesn't look like a goal threat. He just doesn't seem to know the way to go. There's only Celtic that can go out and go into the transfer market and bring in 3 strikers in 1 season. We've brought in Iniacho, useless in front of goal, has to be said. He's been injured the majority of the season. Big Tam the Czech just doesn't look like he's going to score. And then you've got, who's not even on the bench, you have Junior Adamu, who can't even get on the bench. We're playing with Dice Maida through the middle. What does that tell us about the the team. What does that tell us about? I mean, a lot of people are talking about, yeah, we'll get to the summer and we're going to bring in all these new players. The people that are at the club just now picking the players will be the same people at the club in the summer picking the players that we're going to bring in the summer. There's something far wrong. We can't keep on blaming managers. We can't keep on blaming Brendan Rodgers. We can't keep on blaming Wilfred Nancy. We can't keep on blaming Martin O'Neill for not getting a tune out of these players. There's something fundamentally wrong at Celtic when it comes to transfers and the ability to pick a player that can do a job for us. Greetings from Hen in Spain. Whereabouts that, mate? Just get the result, Celtic. Any result will do. This is very true. Hard fought 2-0, says Robert. Any actual gets injured. Can I move the team over to that side? No, because then it covers the comments. It'll be fine during the watch along. 2-0 Celtic. Tierney would be lucky if he lasts the first half. Why? It wasn't an injury that, if you remember, Tierney was only out because he got his foot stamped on. So I think you're doing Kieran Tierney a bit of an injustice, because Kieran Tierney's been playing fantastic for Celtic over the last month or so. Apparently Big Tam is worth 7 million. Don't pay it, Celtic. Don't pay the 7 million at all. Anyway, right, let me jump into that super chat from Celtic Girl Jota, and then that is it. I'm going to go and get ready to watch the game. I will be back around about 10 minutes before kick off, and I shall see you all then. Anyway, massive game for Celtic. Can we get it over the line? We need to. Will this team get it done? I bloody hope so. Have a fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world.